Hey, what's up YouTube fam? It's Corey Ballmeister here. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a change of pace from my normal, I would say just kind of stream highlights, a couple other original videos here and there. I want to try a little mini series up until Cal time comes out here. So I would love some feedback here, as well as the smash the like, subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. I see that on every YouTube video, so I feel just inclined to throw in some smash that like button. But no, I really would like some feedback on this new idea that I'm trying here. And it's just going to be called Mastering Modern. We're going to do like maybe 3 to 5 parts of just breaking down a specific deck and then playing a match with it as well. Talking about the strengths, weaknesses of the decks, and just what you're essentially trying to accomplish. As well as at the end of the video, we are going to make changes to what I would like to see the deck go, the direction I would like to see the deck go. So, first up, 4-color Omnath ramp, 4-color Omnath control, whatever you want to call it here, is a really powerful deck that I can basically closely compare it to Jund. I mean, Jund doesn't have these counter spells, you know, like our deck does here, so that is going to be the main difference. But other than that, we have our extremely powerful creatures in the form of Omnath, Uro. We have our great planeswalkers, Wrenn and 6, Teferi, Ashiok, Jace, and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. You know, so I mean, we could be kind of a Super Friends deck too, but this is really showing the power of like 2020 Magic cards, because it's just all of those jammed in, and it doesn't have a very set identity as far as a deck goes. So it's kind of weird to say exactly what this deck is doing, but really it's just powerful cards, great disruption, and an inevitable late game in the form of Field of the Dead. So overall, just a very well-rounded deck. Things that I do want to play against: Tron, big mana, other mid-range decks like Jund, maybe Urza decks, they're starting to pop up a bit. Decks I don't really want to play against are like the Prowess decks. You know, and I think there's ways to make the Prowess decks better, and that's really by just like adding more lightning bolts instead of pass. But then you run the foul of not being able to deal with Uro, not being able to deal with Omnath, some of these cards you might play in the mirror and stuff like that, or Primeval Titan, Dryad of Elysian Grows. So Lightning Bolt is great and all against those decks, but it's really not good anywhere else. So those are kind of the decks I don't want to play against. In fact, stuff like that where Wrenn and 6's ability is good, then it's usually fine. The thing with the Prowess decks is they're all 1/2s. So Wrenn and 6 doesn't kill anything, so it ends up being kind of a bad card. Basically, when Wrenn and 6 is bad, the matchup is usually bad, which is a very weird way to look at it. But the more and more matchups I think about, that's just kind of the correlation that I pick up. So that's the real ins and outs of this deck. You know, to the core, we are just an Uro deck. We are trying to get as many permanents into our graveyard as fast as possible. We have a ton of fetch lands. We still have the Mystic Sanctuary locks to do Cryptic Command loops, stuff like that, to have so much inevitability. There's a ton of different gameplay and a ton of different, I would say, synergies that this deck has to offer. And that's why I gravitated towards it. I love this style of deck. And I do have a couple ideas for changes already. So stay tuned to the end of the video where we talk about some of these specific changes. And then, yeah, I just hope y'all enjoy. So without any further ado, let's play some Magic, okay, y'all? Let's do it. All right, so we're going to be playing a league here. Not a full league, excuse me. We're going to just be playing one game. Just really don't want to make these videos super long. I just want to give a sense of what the deck is and mostly talk about where I think this deck's places in the meta. And I'm going to talk about if I recommend the deck at the end. I think that's the formatting I want to choose, like if I would play this moving forward. And yeah, we'll save that kind of stuff for the end. Little spoiler, this isn't my favorite deck, but I do think it is very powerful. So let's do some battling here. I'm going to minimize myself a little bit. And let's battle. So I would like to play first up against Proliferate. So double Cryptic Command to Teferi. Completely reasonable hand on the play. On the draw, I think I would have to mulligan this. But on the play, I think it's fine. And if we top deck Wrenn and 6 or Growth Spiral or anything, this hand is just bananas. I think it's just because I love Teferi so much that I keep so many hands with Teferi on the play. Maybe that's bad, but all right, blue red. Ah, well, I guess I technically shouldn't show him what I'm playing as they scry, but it's not really going to give too much away. We're going to get the Triome first. Temple of Epiphany. It's modern, so it could be anything. You know, this could be blue-red prowess still. This could be, you know, some kind of combo deck. This could be like Blue Moon style stuff. Who knows? That's the joy of modern. It's just wide open. Reflector Pool. Okay, so 2 blue-red duels. Interesting. I think I am just going to go for Teferi here. If they do have just like Counterspell Blood Moon, we just lose the game, but I think it's worth the try. So if they have like Condescend counters it. Okay. Alright. Well, that's pretty good for us, I imagine. Teferi is one card I just want to play more of. I really think that's going to be one of the additions moving forward. Okay, so just nothing. I'm going to just tick up again. Since we have the counter magic, and now we just kind of Cryptic Command them into oblivion. This is a weird start. I'm confused. Do I want to just value Cryptic? I kind of think I do. Okay, so we're going to get another island. Since we have so many Cryptic Commands unlocked here with all the Mystic Sanctuaries. All right, we're going to return this temple. Yeah, you can't play anything. Yeah, it makes them discard too, so maybe we'll get an idea of what they're playing. Okay, so it was just a control deck where we got them good. So that makes me want to not aggressively counter stuff as much. We're going to tick up one more time and then we'll start ticking down. But right now, we're just doing fine. If they do just play land go, then maybe we do bounce again and just keep them discarding. Alright. I contradicted myself immediately. Turn target permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Because now, since they're discarding, it's actually quite worth it, right? Okay, is it through the breach? Through the breach, huh? Alright, I'll just get another Cryptic Command. And we'll draw a card. Now let's start destroying their lands as well. Why not? Let's see where they kept this. All right. So they are finally casting something. Puts one card at the bottom. So now that they are casting something, I don't think we care to counter this. And we are not going to Cryptic right away. Could just be counter bouncing with Sanctuary, but we need like an Uro first. Okay. Let's get this temple out of here. We're going to get a forest. They could be blood mooning us as well. Yeah, let's draw one more card here. We're going to play a land, so... Well, we're drawing quite bad. We're drawing quite badly. I bet they don't have too many blue lands, though, which is the nice thing. So maybe we will just play field again. All right. Lightning Bolt Teferi. Okay, well, that is one reason we should have just kept ticking up. Okay, but we'll allow that. Because we're going to be able to essentially sneak it through again by destroying this. Okay, no more basics. Sweet. Okay, now we're going to just tick this one up forever. No reason to get cute anymore, now that we're kind of getting a picture of what they're playing. But we do, of course, want to draw something here. An Uro, Omnath, something to put this game away. So still only 6 cards. 3, 4. We could put a Cryptic Command on top and have double Cryptic Command available. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, land go. Now we're not going to crack these fetch lands anymore, just no point of it. We'll wait till we get Omnath or something. Okay. Tick up again. We just always want to be out of lightning bolt range. We may tick down next turn. But we'll see. Very weird game of Modern. But they pretty much all are. Alright, we're looking for like a Field of the Dead even. Okay, now I do think I kind of want to just draw a card. Okay, that was very good. Green, red. So now we're going to get fields. We know they don't have any more basics. So now we're going to strip mine them every turn. Well, maintaining enough counter spells. So we do have 1 planes in there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. If we want double cryptic, we can't crack this yet. Okay. Yeah, they realized what we were doing there. Okay, so, I mean, they're playing through the breach, so Containment Priest, this is a card I was almost assuredly going to say we were going to not have in the deck anymore, but Containment Priest is good against this deck, so. Through the breach, so I'm guessing Gusts are good? I haven't played against this deck in a while, so I'm not exactly sure what's all in it. But counter spells, so maybe Veil. Yeah, they're not really countering our stuff aggressively. They're trying to push through theirs. I know we won't want bolts. And I get... No, Path can't be good, right? Because they have Emrakul. Ashiok's probably not good. Verdict's probably not good. So this is probably what we have to play. And I mean, this looks good. This looks good to me, so... Maybe Cleansing Wildfire? Nah. All right. Okay, I think this can be a keeper. I'm sure this game will have to actually play some Magic a little bit more than last round. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Keep. Our opponent only cast Omen of the Sea and Lightning Bolt and discarded Emrakul. So that does give us a good indication of what they're playing, but it was still pretty weird. Okay, all right, we'll do this and pass. I don't think I would counter an Omen right now, so I'm completely fine getting a Triome. Okay, we'll say go. Okay, we will get another Triome. I do gotta worry about Blood Moon, but like Blood Moon really kind of screws them over right now too. Get the other Triome. I think I can just play Field of Ruin. Nah, Field of Ruin's a little sketchy because I do want to just have an Omnath turn at some point, and that could really mess with us. So, yeah, let's just go Field of Ruin. I think it's fine for Field of Ruin. I just talked myself out of it and then played it. But I'm not going to cast Omnath on turn 4. So I think it's fine. So I'm not going to do it next turn. We should have enough time to crack this. Yep. Okay. All right, I gotta check through the breaches wording. It is an instant, huh? At the end of turn. Okay, so, and let me look at Emrakul. Always a thing to be doing sometimes, y'all. Just pull up a Google search if you're unsure of how the wording of some cards are, you know. Blind protection from... Okay, so it doesn't work that they take the extra turn or anything. So they could flash in Emrakul, but that doesn't really do anything. So I think I'm fine doing this. Let's put the Snow Island. Okay, so now they could go like through the breach with Simian Spear Guide and like Dispute. So I still think this is a turn where we do nothing. So I'm just gonna play a land and pass. But we do have Omnath set up now in case we want to start doing stuff soon. Okay. Okay, so now is this the turn we want to make a move? Probably not. Because they could go like through the breach at end step and then attack me. So maybe this is just an Uro turn then? Uro. That would only leave us with 3 mana. So I think for one more turn we do nothing. Yeah, and if we would have went Uro, well, no, they couldn't have really done that. So, yeah, we'll dispute this. But now we gotta do something. Otherwise, I mean, we just don't have any permission. Veil. Okay. Now we hope they don't have another one. Okay, now that we have Cryptic, do we want to put something on top? No, I don't think so. Okay. So now I kind of want to go for Omnath. Because if it gets countered, we still have a mana leak, which counters through the breach. But if not, we have fetch lands that work together with Omnath. So, if we go like this... Now we're going to kind of go bananas here. Now do I want Mystic Sanctuary? Okay, so we gotta do some math. So we're gonna get one untap land. Gonna get one untap land plus 4 mana. Okay, I am gonna try something here. I'm not even sure exactly how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see if I can escape Uro as well and hold up counter spells. I think I can because of the way fetch lands work. Okay. So we have this. Okay, maybe I was completely far off on that because if I have to like use all my mana here. So no, I don't think I can do that, but I can sack 2 fetch lands during their turn to generate 4 mana, 5, 6, 7, and then I have 2 counter spells, so that should be enough. Now I have a threat, so next turn I'll generate a second threat and then just protect, and then the game should be over. Okay. Yeah, I guess if they went to do it at end step, I would have to mana leak it, and then I wouldn't have mana the next turn, but that's okay. This should be over. Okay, so fetch land. Mystic Sanctuary. Actually, we'll just do Hallowed Fountain. With that mana, cast this. Charm, huh? Target player draws 2 cards. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, we'll tick up. Yeah, I figured they were dead on that one. That was kind of a beating, but I think we did play it pretty well. There were turns that, you know, if we would have tapped out, we would have died. So I think we went for it on the perfect turn and overall just kind of had some nice work there. So now we're going to check out a little bit of just what I would change and a list I would have moving forward. This is going to be, the updated list is going to be the list that you see below in the description. And like I said during the intro, y'all, please give me feedback on this because if y'all hate it, I'm not going to keep doing it. I want to try to find some niche on this YouTube channel that is, just a little bit more bonus of content than stream highlights, tournament highlights, basically what I already do. So I want to try to find something else here. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to talk about what I would play moving forward with this deck, with playing this through the weekend and this match, kind of gathering all my information on it. So we'll talk about it there, okay? All right, everyone. So these are the changes that I think I would make moving forward, maybe to try this through another league. A couple things I cleaned up. I did make that Path Lightning Bolt exchange. Just pathing stuff early has been quite the big liability, and I've wanted to bolt Planeswalkers a decent amount as well, so I'm trying that. I might revert back. I'm not 100% positive on that one, but I took out the Teferi for a Time Warp. I think that ability to just take extra turns is very, very underrated. And I'm even considering a second one just because the interaction with Omnath is so good. And then when I'm adding Time Warp like that, I wanted to add another Omnath. Instead of that Jace, Jace has been pretty medium for me. We're going to be playing a deck next week, or the next time we do this, that does play a lot of Jace, and I think it's a much better deck because it's much more controlling. This is much more rampy, so I think Omnath is a much better card here. I added a third Teferi as well, and added a 29th land. One of the lands I removed was Field of Ruin. I've had too many problems with mana problems when I draw those colorless lands in my opening hands. They're almost always terrible. So I just got them out of there. So then the sideboard I made a decent amount of changes to. Added another Celestial Purge because I love that card. Put that Supreme Verdict from the main to the board. Still an effective card. Added a Factor Fiction. This one I'm unsure of, but I just saw a list online earlier today that ran it, and I kind of wanted to try it. And then put that Ashiok to the sideboard as well. I thought that was a little bit too cute. If the metagame calls for, you know, a lot of mirror matches, stuff like that, Ashiok's going to be unbelievable, but it's not insane right now, so... Alright everyone, these are the changes I would make to 4-color Omnath ramp, and like I said everybody, leave me some feedback in these comments, what you think about mastering Modern here. A little mini-series that I'm going to do throughout the month of January up until Kaldheim hits, and then we're going to be focusing on new standard, new historic on Arena. But yeah, thank you so much for watching everyone, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.